What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified Starduster. And this one was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Pretty cool. I know it was like a mail-away figure. I never had this one when I was younger. Didn't really know much about him. But I thought he would be pretty cool, pretty unique, pretty different. So I decided to pick him up, add him to the collection. He does have a nice colorway. So I'm curious to see how he is. I think out gate you can tell that he's mostly like retro Duke reuse, which isn't a bad thing, but it looks pretty cool. We'll see how significant it looks compared to him. Did they do enough to make him look different, even though they're doing reuse? That's always the big thing. So here he is in that carbon fiber packaging. You can see the window. You got all the accessories. Looks like it's coming with quite a bit, which he probably should, since he's being an exclusive and he is does cost more, kind of like a deluxe type thing. But there he goes. You got the artwork on the side. You've got him on the back using his jetpack. Ooh, are we hinting at something for the future? That's coming. Everybody does. Really, really cool. Let's get him out and check him out. So here is Starduster outside of the packaging. And before we get into him, when you take him outside of the packaging, I was wondering, I thought this guy was supposed to come with a cereal box. So he was like a cereal mail away figure, I believe. And he also had his own cereal. That he was kind of like, I don't want to say the mascot for, but yeah, they had their own cereal. And I just kept thinking, like, didn't he come with a cereal box? Like, wasn't there a promo picture with that? And just so you know, that cardboard box that comes inside the packaging that he comes with, like this one right here, the clamshell goes into, printed as part of it, which is kind of nice because you save the cardboard. You can see the outline here. What's kind of cool, that's kind of cool that they save that, but it's printed in there. So if you take the clamshell out, you take him out, you take the accessories out of there, and then you just throw everything away, you might accidentally throw this part away. So just be really careful of that. If you're watching this and you threw it away, like, try to go find it, I guess. But yeah, it just punches out like this. And then, of course, it'll make the cereal, the G.I. Joe cereal from back in the day. So yeah, don't just throw that away. Hopefully you haven't done it already. And then, of course, they have the little indents and everything like that to where you can fold this and make your own cereal box. So very cool that they included something like that. You got all the different nutrition stuff, but you can't really see it. You got the front of it, the back of it, barcode, everything. Pretty cool, and it feels pretty nice because it's part of that slightly thicker cardboard. So really awesome. All right, so before we get into Starduster, let's get into his accessories. So of course we got the box for the cereal, the G.I. Joe cereal. Really cool. We've got the jetpack, which is a darker green. Has the nice emblem on there, and it feels pretty solid. Like, really nice. We've got his Duke helmet with the visor. This see-through, like, kind of like a gray, a smoke tint sort of thing. Got his emblem on the head. Nice gray. We've got his blast effects for the jump pack, which look really nice. Got the white on the end, nice translucency. What else do we got here? We've got his binoculars, which are okay, just molded in black. You get a little bit of detail in there, but no paint. You get the different hands. He's got trigger fingers on him already. And he's got two fists. He's got this open palm hand that we saw with the Cobra Commander. So he can like hold a globe or reach out, grab somebody, something like that. So pretty cool. What else do we got here? We've got the pointing finger. Pretty nice. You know, I like that, giving directions. Something's over there, where he's going. You've got this little pistol here. Has a nice little comp on the end. Looks pretty nice. No details in there though. I mean, well, the sculpted details, but there's no paint to bring it up. And that's with most of his accessories. You got the laser rifle, which is pretty cool. All black. You can see the details in there, but no paint to bring them out. You got this nice looking knife. Black, but that blade is like a really nice silver. I like that. Not just like a plain gray or anything like that. It's got like this grenade launcher. I'm assuming that's a grenade launcher. Kind of looks like one. But really nice silver there. Really, really nice. Then he comes with his little flight helmet that I really like too. I like the style of it. But it's in that gray. You've got this really nice blue on the visor. You got the white that breaks it up a little bit. And then you've got this silver down here for like the hoses where he's breathing through, I guess. Or to help him breathe. Pretty cool. I like that one. And it makes me think of like maybe you can army build this, or maybe that's meant to be this unique for him, you know, to stand out among those other ones. So pretty cool. So here is Starduster himself, and he looks pretty cool. That head sculpt looks different. Doesn't quite look like Duke off the top of my head. We'll see that a little bit more in the comparison. But I mean, you got the black hair. You got that, like a pinkish hue to like the cheeks. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Some nice stuff added to him. He does have a little couple spots of like real shine. I don't know what that is. Something got on him in the mold. But yeah, from what I could tell, Duke body. You got the silver emblem here. You got this Joe symbol. Looks pretty nice. You got the belt. You got this nice camo going down the pants. Pretty cool. Sheath and holster. Not much else going on. I mean, the boots look pretty good. Got texturing in there, but no paint to bring out anything. So definitely different. This wrist part right here for his gloves looks pretty different. I don't think we've seen that before. So pretty cool. I like it. He looks pretty different. I think I thought it was going to look more like Duke, which kind of made me a little hesitant to get him. But I still love my Joes and I want to add them. I don't add absolutely everything, but I felt like I wanted to add this guy to that collection. And he looks pretty cool so far. I'm liking that. So for articulation, he's on that ball peg. So head only goes down like that far. Goes up about that far. He's got a joint at the base of the neck, which will allow him to go a little bit further. Not much further up. So, of course, you can rotate. Gets a little tilt. Not much. Got butterfly joints. T-pose goes pretty far up. That's pretty nice. Upper bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinless elbows that bend really nice. Of course, you got the peg and hinge for the hands, which this guy is. Looks like that's a vertical one. Also vertical. And the fists are horizontal. The other hands are horizontal hinges. So that's pretty cool. You got the diaphragm cut. Ball at the waist. Diaphragm. It barely moves forward. That's like as far as it goes. Like barely. And it could just be maybe he needs to get warmed up. Like I got him to go pretty far back. I guess that's as far as he's going forward. And then of course you're going to get some more from the ball waist to add to it. So you got all the different rotation. Got the hips, drop down hips. Legs go forward about that far, which is pretty far, pretty nice. A little past neutral, just barely. Upper thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, and then a boot cut up top, and then the hinge and pivot for the foot. So you get some pretty nice articulation out of them. Not bad. That you hit some split kicks, that sort of thing. Running. So not bad. Duke wasn't a bad figure at all. I like Duke, the retro Duke. I love it. Very glad to have him in that retro body. So this guy wouldn't be a disappointment at all either. So here he is with the binoculars on. He's got his grenade launcher. You've got the helmet with the visor, which isn't my favorite look. I didn't like it on Duke either. So I may not leave it on him. I'm not sure. But it definitely seems to be part of his look. I don't know how I feel about it though. I may leave it on him just to have it stored on him. But I think I'm definitely not going to use the binoculars. And it would be now this head style looks way more awesome for me. But because he has this collar shirt on, it doesn't make sense for me as a army builder. So not sure how I feel about that. If it had a different upper torso, I would definitely try to army build it. We'll see how I feel later on in the future. Maybe I will army build it, I'm not sure. But for now I don't really feel like I should or that he needs to be. You never know. But I do like the camo on the pants. Oh, that's pretty cool. And of course you got the jump hat. And little spots on the bottom to port in the blast effects. And pretty cool. So that's not bad. Really cool looking. And again, just because of this part, I don't see myself like army building it, but he looks pretty cool like this. I wonder what kind of upper body could be added to it to make it look more like an army builder. Or maybe a vest pack set or something. But yeah, it does look pretty cool. Probably my favorite look for him. Or just the regular head. So one thing that's cool is that he comes with that open palm hand that Cobra Commander came with that we've seen before. It helps with the look that he's aiming and firing. Like that's a really awesome look and pose. Like I really like that a lot. That's pretty awesome. I'm really liking that. Instead of having to force the other trigger hand open to try and hold it, this looks a little more natural. And that's really cool. I like that a lot. So awesome he came with that. And of course you put the jetpack on him. So really cool. But I guess this hand was probably meant for maybe holding the cereal box now that I think about it. Holding it something like that. That's pretty cool. All right, so this will probably be the only comparison I do here, mostly because this figure is pretty much these two together, kind of. Um, him and Duke, Starduster and Duke are pretty much the exact same. You've got the same legs, you've got the same holsters, the same pistol, the same boots, the same texturing, same knife. Just everything's just a different color. Same belts, same upper body, same laser rifle. Different backpacks, of course, because he comes with the jump pack. Same helmet. Everything about it. So now let's see. Here's the head sculpts. The hair looks to be just a little different. Same part line. The hair's going just a little further back or straight across versus his is kind of swooped. He's got the little, loose strands, bangs. Duke doesn't. I don't know about the face sculpt. It looks very similar, but also different. It's the craziest thing. And maybe I want to see it as similar, but the hair is definitely different. So I don't think they would just change that for him. Man, that's so close. From like the shape of the nose. That's tough to tell. I'm going to say he's different though, but barely. Like they took the head scan from Duke and just tweaked it very slightly and was like new character. That's how close we're talking. Everything else about him is like the same. So pretty crazy. And then of course, uh, Starduster has the same kind of like pointing finger. Yeah, it's Cobra Commander. Even the line, that mold line. Oh, it's not really a mold line. It's like the line from the glove that goes across the top. It's pretty much the same. So, yeah, cool to see these guys together though. I guess I probably will leave this. I do want to have his face exposed because he is a named character. I guess that's where I come into my dilemma. Because I want the face exposed because he is a named character. So I like to have him on the shelf with the other named characters. But I kind of want to use this helmet because I just like it a lot. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll leave him like that for now. All right. So height wise, shorter than Cobra Commander, same height as Duke, pretty much same figure as Duke. Still a good looking figure because Duke was also a good looking figure. Articulation was good. The paint on him is really cool. I like the camo in the pants. Of course, the articulation. And his face does look different enough. You can tell it's a totally different character. And I like that. So cool that he came with this box here for his, cereal. Or for the cereal. And I guess I should go ahead and make that and then just have him hold that on the shelf. That was my biggest thing, is how's he going on the shelf. I'm going to leave him like this pretty much. But I keep going back and forward on this flight helmet or his other helmet. So I think I'm going to leave him like this for now, just because he is a named character again. So I like their faces to be exposed, that sort of thing. It just seems right. And then if I get another one, maybe further down the line, if I can catch one on a like for a deal somewhere, maybe at a con and a swap, something like that, I'll put the other helmet on him and have him displayed like that somewhere. But I think I am going to put this box together. That way he can hold it on the shelf. And I think that would look really cool. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. I know he's a Hasbro exclusive. He is on the site right now. It isn't sold out or anything like that yet. I think a lot of people were hesitant on him because he wasn't really he wasn't like in the show or anything. People just don't really have an attachment to him. I believe you had to send in, I don't, it was like a cereal giveaway or something like that, mail away. So I mean, it took a little bit to get him, as far as I know. I didn't have him when I was younger, so I could be wrong about that. But I think that's what's leading to him being, still available for an exclusive. But there's other exclusives too, like Tripwire or Snow Job or some characters like that. So, and they were still available for a while. So I don't know. You never know with these guys. I don't think he's a bad figure at all. I think he's different enough again to, for me, anyways. I think I'm very happy with it. I think he's pretty cool looking. Again, I like those pants and stuff. So, uh, and of course, it's always going to be up to you, the buyer, consumer, and what your collection is all about. Are you only picking up figures that you have an attachment to? Are you picking up every figure that comes out, trying to keep those numbers? Um, so many different ways to collect and stuff like that. But hopefully this video helped, you out, somebody out, anybody, so that they can, make that decision for themselves, informed decision of what it's going to be like. So yeah, there's the little cereal box. That's it for this review, and I will catch you all on the next one later.